A very good morning to you. Welcome to my thought for the day. It's Sunday, the Lord's Day. I hope you have made plans to fellowship with those who love the Lord this morning or today, during today. We're looking at the last few verses of chapter 13 of Luke. And in verse 31 it says, "At that very hour some Pharisees came and said to him, 'Get away from here, for Herod wants to kill you.'" And I was just thinking, we do get the impression when we're reading the New Testament that all the leaders of the Jews wanted to kill Jesus. But here is evidence that some of the Pharisees were actually warning him that things were hotting up, and Herod had also plans to kill him. And there's a warning. But it didn't deter Jesus. He knew what lay ahead of him. He knew he had to go to Jerusalem. He knew that a prophet, as he says here, a prophet can't die, can't perish away from Jerusalem. Jerusalem had become the heart of the Jewish nation, and it was in Jerusalem that so many terrible things had happened to the prophets of the Lord. And Jesus was going. But he says these lovely words, doesn't he? He says, "How often would I have gathered your children together, as a hen gathers her brood under her wings, and you would not." We feel that anguish in the Lord's heart when people who he loves and who he has tried so hard to help and support and bless have turned away from him and simply will not accept him, and have not accepted the true God throughout their history. Such a sadness. And this picture of the hen with her little brood of chicks gathered for safety under the hen's wings. It's the most beautiful picture. Yeah, close your eyes for a moment and see a hen with 3 or 4 chicks under each wing, holding her wings out and covering them. And think of God as the hen and us as the chicks, how his protection is there for us if we will only stay under the protection of his wings and not wander off, going our own way, being too adventurous. Just stay under the protection of the wings. It's a beautiful picture. It's a comfort to know that this is always God's longing. The heart of God is to love and protect and save, rescue, keep. All these words apply, don't they? And it's a beautiful picture, and it's one to meditate on, that even when the world is against us, as the world seemed to be against Jesus at that time, the offer of sanctuary was still there. The protection was still there. If they'd only turned, the sadness in the heart of Jesus. And when it's recorded in the other Gospels, it says that Jesus wept over Jerusalem. He shed tears, the anguish, knowing the suffering that was coming, knowing the suffering that the people would endure if they didn't turn to him. How his heart ached for them. And he shed tears. I think that's in Matthew 23. Matthew 23, I think it says 37. So we hear the cry from the heart of Jesus, and I think his cry is the same to all of us when we wander off and do our own thing. If you have wandered off and you've strayed from the path that you know he's asked you to tread, turn round, scurry back like a little chick. See yourself as a little chick, scurrying back. I've wandered too far from the safety of the wings. and I'm coming home. I'm coming back. I'm coming back. That's all God had ever, the purpose of Jesus coming was so that God could have those who love him to relate to, those who choose to turn to him, those who choose his ways, those who choose him for their Lord. It's our choice. And when the choice is made, there are the wings to protect us. And no man can take away that protection from us, even if we suffer persecution and we end up leaving this world early because of the persecution. That within us that is imperishable cannot be touched by those who want to kill our bodies. There is safety. There's safety and sanctuary, provision, care under the wings. That's enough for me for today. God bless you. Have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.